राधो सर खराब हो गया मेरे
डालो सर आप डालो
1 minute.
सर डालिए
You can take your mobile phones and you can shoot. Sir, 1 minute. Sir.
रघु सर
हाँ. नहीं बैक साइड नहीं उनको शूट करने के लिए बोल
you want to shoot you can shoot no problem
कम फॉरवर्ड एंड यू कैन शूट सर 1 minute सर 1 minute यार
हाँ डालो सर डालो कोई दिक्कत
नहीं कम फॉरवर्ड एंड यू कैन शूट
पूरा हाँ पूरा बोला सर पूरा बॉटल खाली है
1 minute ये आ रहा है आ जाओ
अगर खराब हो गया इट्स नॉट माय गारंटी ऑन है अभी
यस सर ऑन है सर
साफ हो गया तो एकदम कैमरा चल रहा है या नहीं चल रहा है
And today we're going to talk about S5 Mark II and S5 Mark II X. So these are the full frame cameras. So this is what Sandeep sir was mentioning. So just go through the page, you will come to know. So why we are very मतलब हम लोग क्यों इतना ज़्यादा when it comes to the technology ज़्यादा हम लोग क्यों innovative करके. So as you can see GH1, so 2009 it is the world's first AVC HD. So you guys are aware, right? AVC HD, right? So it is advanced video high definition codec. So that is a format we say see you cannot carry so these are the recording formats, right? We say it is a wrapper recording format, we say it is a wrapper. It comes under AVC HD and MPEG-4 and MOV, right? See you cannot carry a files let's say if you want to edit you cannot carry a audio file or video files or something like that. So you need to have some wrapper, so you'll have to put it and you'll have to carry. So for that we have a AVC HD and also MPEG-4 and MOV. So we are the one who introduced in 2009 world first AVC HD full HD 24p, then GH2 again 60 high because we were having a 24p, then 60 high, then goes to GH3 and MOV. We invented MOV full HD 60p 50p and again world first 4K 30p and 25p GH5. I think you guys are aware of GH5 if I'm not wrong. Anyone? Because GH5 is our game changer model because that is where we believe our customer believed us when it comes to the video production, right? Because GH5 can able to capture 4K 60p and 50p with 422 10 bits. You guys are aware 422 10 bit? 422 anyway, that is a basic thing, no? Nowadays earlier we used to, how you people used to identify which camera used to give a quality when it comes to the quality. How we used to identify? By only the model name. चलो यार हम लोग मॉडल ले लेते हैं, मॉडल के हम लोग फाइंड आउट कर देते हैं. इफ आई एम टेकिंग दिस मॉडल दिस मॉडल में कलर अच्छा आ जाता है, राइट? So this is how we used to identify earlier those days, but nowadays it's not like that. So now I am matured enough, if I wanted to buy a camera, I know I cannot fool it. If you come to my store, I cannot give you something wrong product to you because those days are gone. Now you guys are well aware. Let's say if I try to sell 8-bit camera, what you will say? What you will say? I need a 10-bit. There you are. If I try to sell 420, then you will say, no, I need a 422. So that is a basic thing. So, okay. So that was the MFT technology which we had. So I will basically. So I'm from South. Okay. So Hindi thoda I can speak Hindi, but when I start speaking Hindi, then it will be a problem. So only I am just I'll use both, right? Hindi and English, I'll use both. Okay. So apart from MFT, full frame. In 2019, we got into the full frame segment. So we had a S1 camera and S1R camera, and adding on to that, we have got S1H camera भी आया था. So S1H camera आने के बाद S5 camera. Then after S5 camera, now we are in S5 Mark II and S5 Mark II X, right? So trust me, the camera which we are going to see now, technically and practically, we don't find it in any other competition. But as I said in the beginning, I truly believe in practical, right? Practical बहुत अच्छा मैं दिखा दूंगा आपको. So I'm going to use this lens, 24 lens. So I'm gonna show it to people like, why Panasonic is good at low light when it comes to the skin tones or color signs or ISO or stability and the video, so everything, because practically it matters, right? And going back to the presentation, S5 aane ke baad, so we also got into the box style camera. I think BS1 and BGH1, so that is like cinema kind of a camera, and broadcast also we have got that totally different category. So those cameras are available. So whenever you are free, you can visit our Canal Place and you can have a demo over there. Right? So before going into the deep technical, I just wanted to give you a small brief introduction about S5 Mark II. Right? Usually we'll see usually whenever we identify the cameras, the basic knowledge we will be having, right? Like क्या मेगापिक्सल क्या होता है इसमें, वीडियोस क्या होता है इसमें, और इसके अलावा एडिशनल फीचर्स क्या आया हुआ है करके, right? So as you can see this presentation, so stand like this. Earlier cameras, if I wanted to capture photography के लिए क्या करता था? I have to buy a camera, different camera. और वीडियोग्राफी के लिए so 2.5 lakh rupees, photography 2.5 lakh rupees. Now 5 lakh rupees I have to spend. If I spend 5 lakh rupees, okay, and again I have to spend for lenses, right? Just imagine, just a shooting photography, you're spending 2.5 lakh rupees, and again videography, you're spending 2.5 lakh rupees. So now each and every companies are marching towards what? Creating. Exactly. What cameras? Can we have a clap for him? Hybrid cameras, right? Very good. So hybrid cameras. So I should be able to shoot photography. No compromise. Hybrid cameras. I cannot compromise because I am not buying separately photography camera. I have to cover everything here. When it comes to the videography, I cannot compromise. I should not able to compromise. Whatever video cameras are having a capable, this camera should be able to capture all these videos, right? So now when it comes to the hybrid camera, we believe our cameras are far better than competition. So that is what exactly all about this session. You getting the point? It is making it clear, right? Make sure when I'm talking about photography, it should be 100%. When I'm talking about videography, it should be no compromise. Sandeep ji told already. So it should not be a limitation. Heating nahi hona chahiye, right? Let's start, okay? Chalo. So when it comes to the photography, as you can see, just a small brief explanation. After that, we will get into the technical session, right? So as you can see, we use L2 technology. Everyone are aware about it. And when it comes to the megapixel, S5 Mark II and S5 Mark IIX, both the cameras can able to capture native 24.2 megapixel in JPEG and RAW mode, right? In JPEG and RAW mode. Native megapixel hota hai na, each and every cameras will have their own native megapixel, right? So in S5 Mark II and S5 Mark II, we're gonna have a native 24.2 megapixel sensor, right? And apart from that, chalo, photography guys will tell, sir, a 24 megapixel काफी नहीं है मेरे लिए, क्या additionally मेरे को खींचना है, ये हो सकता है? Any possibility? Possible होता है कैसे? How? हाँ, सही है. Let's say you are having a 24 megapixel camera, okay? So you will be shooting 24 megapixel camera, okay? इनके पास S5 Mark II हम लोग तो दे दिए है, right? So इनको खींचना है वेडिंग, ठीक है? चलो इनके पास प्रोडक्ट का फोटोग्राफी आ गया, ये तो प्रोडक्ट उनको खींचना है. चलो आई एम अ क्लाइंट, सो आई एम गोना गिव हिम अ लैंडस्केप तो उनको खींचना है. सो नाउ हाउ वी विल you will feel somewhere अरे 24 megapixel में I have to compromise. चलो I have to find out which is having a higher megapixel cameras, right? Again you have to spend 1.5 lakh rupees. So but where in our camera, so we have called high resolution mode, that I'll show you in the slide. So we have called mode high resolution mode because you have seen the video active IS, stability. So in all cameras, in our cameras, we have got IB's technology, that is 5x's in body stabilization. Like that is the technology so which we have got. So using that technology, we have a mode called high resolution mode. Then I'll show it to you. Practical also I'll show it to you. So what will happen if I'm selecting a high resolution mode in cameras S5 Mark II and S5 Mark II is this guy is already having a 24.2 megapixel. I am a client. I wanted to like get him a. I wanted to give him a work for product photography. I will say like you will think 24 and it is enough. Like I have to shoot more megapixel. So then immediately you can shift high resolution mode. So what will happen as soon as I'll just show it in the camera also. I will connect HDMI cable. I will just show it to you. So as soon as he connects HDMI cable, as soon as he shift it to the high resolution mode, you will have an option where you can able to capture 48 megapixel and 96 megapixel. So calm done, work is done. So you don't have to upgrade your camera. If you want to shoot normal photography, you shoot 24 megapixel. If you want to shoot like product photography or landscape photography, you can shift to 48 megapixel, 96 megapixel. Done. No compromise, right?
तो मैं बोलूँगा निकाल रखे हैं। ऐसे इसके लेंसेज हैं जिसके ऊपर लिखा होगा सर्टिफाइड बाय लाइका। तो पैनासोनिक के अगर आपने ये लेंसेज ले लिए सर्टिफाइड बाय लाइका, गेम ओवर। ऐसा कॉन्ट्रास्ट आएगा ना, ब्लैक्स जैसे कहते हैं ना, ब्लैक्स को ब्लैक्स कैप्चर कौन करता है? जो ग्लास एलिमेंट है उसका 70-200 लेंस ऐसा इतना 50 mm जो इसका लेंस है 1.4 या इसका 70-200 लाइका, मतलब लाइका वाला भी आता है और दूसरा भी आता है।